Esports at TCTC, the benefits of adding an arena.
Started with one online system, and it is developed into a Ohio Esports League with several schools joining every year. We actually had to bracket off into divisions because there were so many participants.
It's like football or soccer or anything else. It's a community.
I mean, if you like to play video games, I think it's like a perfect place for you.
That team effort and that, that winning spirit is shown with esports. Every school, we want to keep kids academically challenged, but yet we want to keep their grades up. We want to keep them involved in after-school activities. We want them to want to come to school for perfect attendance. And those are all the requirements needed to be on an esports team.
What you can really get out of esports is like, if you're a player, you can, high school level, you can get a scholarship to a college. Do actually play for them in their own esports program. Is a lot of colleges are picking up teams because it just proves that esports is actually something that's like going to grow even more in the future, and it's worth to get into now.
We have kids that come in our facilities and they compete, and to see them either winning or connecting with other people, like it's like seeing a community come together. I see people like making friends. I see people connecting.
A lot of schools are bringing esports arenas to their facilities, and it's attracting for not only enrollment and involvement with the students and everything else.
Big advantage a lot of other schools have is just they have a room or some kind, just like for football or band or anything like that. There is a part of the building designated for esports. TCTC doesn't really have that. All of that is through Kent State, and especially during COVID and all this, Kent State hasn't exactly been the easiest to operate with. So because of that, we are at a big disadvantage. We're always having to play from home, which some people might not have the best equipment to play from home or internet or things like that. That can be a big problem. But if we had our own like arena per se at TCTC, it would be a lot easier.
A facility like this, I'll give you an example. Like we run a state-of-the-art facility, but we are seeing universities and we're seeing programs build their own arenas. We've seen Kent State build an esports program and arena. It is a real thing, and it should be taken very seriously. The better your equipment is, the better your internet connection is, the faster your stuff is, the better you're going to compete.
A player at a high school level, if you are good enough, you can go to college and actually have a scholarship for playing for esports. You can sign to orgs, but that's like if you want to do that. But there's plenty of other positions in esports. So you need people to be able to set up events, you need people to cast the events, coaches for the players themselves, tech support when something goes wrong.
We are a professional NBA 2K team that plays in the NBA 2K League, which is a professional esports league that revolves around the video game NBA 2K. There's teams that are affiliates like us with the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. The Golden State Warriors have a team. There is even 2 international teams, one in Mexico and one that represents the Shanghai territory. It's a real league. There is a draft, there is a combine, there's tournaments, a championship. Cavs Legion GC is one of the 4 franchises under the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. We have the Cleveland Monsters, we have the Cleveland Charge, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we have the Cavs Legion GC. We are one of the 4 franchises under the Cavaliers. And what I think that represents is that esports is a serious thing that is growing. It is to the level of professional sports. It really is. If you look at the audiences, there is a huge audience for esports. Big investors and Fortune 500 companies are seeing this with esports. And I just think what this facility, what our team, what we are, is a perfect example of what the future is going to be for esports.